us a little bit about how your trials function, and also how you manage the coaches within your trials, and what you are asking the coaches to look for?
Yeah, that's a brilliant question. It really is, because we are so different, aren't we? And we all are attracted to different things. We do have what I call a player profile at Ashford. So what player would fit within our model at Ashford? And all the players are very familiar with, all the coaches, sorry, are very familiar with that. And it's not to say if somebody falls outside of that model that they wouldn't make it into Ashford, because we are very open to looking at different ways of working. But when we hold open trials and we get a load turn up, like you say, register and turn up, we split them into different groups, and we mix those groups every so often. And it will give every coach a different opportunity to lead. So we may have our conditioning coach leading, and we may have our forwards coach leading another group, and our defensive coach leading another group. And what we do is we have different practices to suit the different parts of the pitch. So that way it gives everybody an opportunity. If they're not very good at the fitness side of things, I say fitness and that's so vague, I know, but if they're not very good at, let's say, the 60-yard sprint versus sprint, for example, they may well be very good at recovery runs, just in terms of positioning themselves. If they're not very good at finishing, they may be very good at the build-up play in the middle third, because they may be the assist queens. So we actually try to make sure we cater for all those different needs. And we do know time's limited. They'll probably only get 25 minutes per station before we sort of move around in sort of a carousel format, before going into a game at the very end, where they'll get about 30 minutes minimum to showcase what they can do or what they're about in their preferred positions, but also in their tertiary positions as well, that they may have provided to us, or that we may feel we want to see them in. So what I say to the coaches is, especially if we take the conditioning circuit, for example, I say to them, look out for those who are very, very good energetically. So actually endurance-wise, they may not last, but they love to buzz about. Look out for those sort of players, because I also want to find out where in the pitch they play. And the reason I say that is because I'm desperate to not only create and develop within my youth teams, and I think I found one in the under-15s, but I'm desperate to identify that centre mid player who's just a ball carrier. And it sounds crazy, right? Because we think of midfield players being very good at spraying the ball left and right, good range of passing over short and long distances. But what about those who drive with the ball? Those, that get us off our seats and really excite us.